Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Asafo Ndekwera, your MLM trainer, and very specifically attached to technical projects. I'm so glad to be sharing this wonderful experience and knowledge I've accumulated over the time in multi-level marketing. It's been now 7 years counting down the road, and God has been so good. I've made lots of friends. I've basically learned so many things, and I'm excited about the future. So today I'm not here to talk about myself. I'm going to be sharing with you a treasure chest called number 7, how to build rapport. How to connect with people. One of the skills you need in multi-level marketing, since it's a people business, you need to be able to build rapport with people, start a conversation, and be able to simply connect easily. One of the books that is of great value for you to basically build a firm network, because the business is about relationship, is a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. It will basically teach you some of these basics that you need to be able to connect with people. So let's get started with each and every item within this training. Number 1, in building rapport, be visible. Put yourself in a position where you can meet people all the time. So always, number 1, show a genuine interest in other people. Yes, someone who's self-centered will not attract the kind of leaders, will not attract leaders in his business. So genuinely look someone straight in the eye and get to know exactly what they are talking about from a point of knowledge. Always take the first move to say hi or thank you. Do not wait for other people to basically say thank you or hi. Be the first to start. And don't let it not just be a hi. Tell them, hey, how are you? How is life? How is family? All together. Always take the first move to say hi and thank people for the small gestures of help they have put on you. The other thing is update your status on social media. Show your expertise, challenge, and passions. Let me emphasize one thing here. We attract the people who resemble us. If you have a circle of friends that you do not admire, simply change what you are. So, as a network marketer or someone who builds your business techno project, update your status on social media all the time, because as you contact your warm markets, they're going to start watching you and see your level of progress in what you started entirely. So share your expertise, your challenges, and your passion, because people want to see someone who's always available. Attend events. Whenever you attend events, take pictures, post on your profile. Organize your own events, and that is how you basically become visible. People will basically get attracted to you after organizing events and attending other events. So, but show genuine interest in other people. 2, be helpful. The currency of real networking is generosity. A heart that giveth receiveth back in return in equal measure, pressed down. All together. So when you're generous, you're going to attract people who have the same mindset like you. A giving heart receives so much in return for the generosity they have. The most powerful connections are those that are mutually beneficial. In being helpful, most of the people will basically want to associate with you because they know you have a heart of gold. Always look for ways to be helpful to others. As a business builder or leader, find ways you can be of help to other people. Things like basically doing one-on-one presentations for them. They have a group meeting, they have a home meeting. Extend a helping hand all the time. If you really have the time, be there. Generosity does not stop from basically sharing cash gifts or what we call, even time is an item of generosity. Giving people time is an act of kindness entirely. So support your friend's business and give them referrals. And being helpful, refer them to as many people as possible. Number 3, be brave. Dare to ask for advice. Sometimes we get turned off by people who basically do not want to ask advice from things they do not understand. Dare to ask for advice. Dare to ask for introduction. When you go to a party, When you go to a wedding, and your friend is connecting with someone who you feel can change your business, who is a powerful leader, ask him to introduce you. They are to connect with others. Network marketing is a people business. You cannot hide from the audience. So all the time, be at events, be at the boat trails, be at concerts, always connect with people all the time. When you hide yourself in the house, it's not going to serve you anywhere. So be brave and connect with others. Most importantly, dare to be rejected. Put yourself in a position where you can handle any type of rejection. As you talk to people, naturally, it is very understandable. People are going to reject you. They reject you for several reasons, because what you do, they might not be able to do. So do not put yourself in a position where you are trying to avoid rejection. Every time you're talking to people, you're going to get these rejections, and you're going to get so used to it that they become a part and parcel of your life. Rejection does not mean that they are rejecting you, the individual. When you get rejected, they are simply rejecting the opportunity at that moment, implying that they are not ready. That would be one. Implying that they basically do not like you. They might also imply in rejecting you that they have not totally understood what you're talking about. So, but be brave, dare to ask for advice, dare to ask for introduction, dare to connect with others, and most importantly, dare to be rejected. There has never been progress in the comfort zone. Altogether, do not run away from the crowd. Be brave and face the business the way it is supposed to be done. Number 4, follow up. Don't let business cards pile up untouched for a very long time. Altogether. So every time you pick out a name card, spend some time, give a call to the person who gave you the business card. Keep in touch. Cultivate initial contacts in true relationships. Initially, when you met at a wedding, find a way you can basically get to these people, back to these people, and become friends. Build a relationship altogether. Make it a part of your daily routine to do basic maintenance. You can call them to your birthdays. You can call them to your anniversary celebrations altogether. Always acknowledge success. Now, within your team, as part of follow-up, create a system, mostly use technology, where you can be able to post testimonials of people who have made a step in their business. People who have acquired special things that everyone likes, like cars. Post it, write a short story about them, and basically share that information in your WhatsApp group. That is part of following up. And the other thing, as you do follow-up, plan to meet with your guests. When you meet with your guests, you're not discussing what you discussed initially. You're simply showing them another way they can be able to do the business. So follow-up has phases. 1, after they've gone through the one-on-one presentation, you can then take them to a group presentation. After the group presentation, you can take them to an online Zoom. After the Zoom, you can take them to a company event. After the company event, after 4 exposures, I'm pretty much sure that this person will have deep belief that this business is here to stay, and that can make them realize their dreams. The other thing is plan to meet up all the time. So the fortune has always been in the follow-up. When you just presented the opportunity to someone, take between 24 to 48 hours. But I need to emphasize one thing: follow-up does not stop until someone dies. I repeat, follow-up does not stop until someone dies. When you buy a new suit, go ahead into your neighborhood, greet everybody like you're basically looking for votes as a politician. When you buy a new car, drive through the neighborhood and make sure your windscreens are down so that people can be able to see that life is progressing in one another. It is not show off. It is simply showing them that you can better your life with the business that we have. So, but as you follow up, use technology, because life has become so busy and people do not get time to meet up all the time. But if you have a WhatsApp group, a Telegram group, if you have a Facebook page, or what you call an Instagram account or Twitter, share those testimonies and you'll be able to get in touch with as many people as possible that you share the opportunity with. Yeah, so pretty much that's it. And in terms of building rapport, don't forget, 1, you have to be visible. Number 2, you have to be helpful. Number 3, you have to be brave. And number 4, plan to follow up. So, steps in attaining. What on your journey to achieving your dreams, because I would not advise you to start a network marketing business without a clear reason as to why you're starting. And that is what we call a dream. Everything rises and falls with your dream. If you're not dreaming, you're building other people's dreams. If you're not dreaming, someone else is dreaming for you. So a dream is simply some of those few things that you want to accomplish in the nearby future. It is those beautiful things that you want to accomplish in a couple of 5 years, 10 years to come. So everything as you build your network, when you go to work somewhere, it begins with a dream and you start from down here. What you need to do in this industry, develop what we call a good learning and listening attitude, because the mindset we have in entrepreneurship is pretty much different from the employment sector. So you need to let yourself be taught. It doesn't matter whether you're a lawyer, you're a banker, get taught. Are we together? When you develop a good learning and listening attitude, you will be able to learn. In our business, you earn money while you learn. So when you remove the letter L, what stays is earn. And when you're able to learn, you're able to teach. As you attend opportunity meetings, you're simply learning. One of the advice I got from my mentors is ASAP, to be fast with results, you need to learn how to teach. All you need to do every time someone is presenting and you like their style, go ahead and write down each and everything they talk about in their presentations. Go back at night, recite them, and memorize each and every one. Go through them like you're reading for notes. Right together? So 6 months down the road, I was a very powerful presenter, and when I stand on stage, people even start crawling, wanting to sign up there and then. So the hallmark of success in our business is teaching. A business where every time you have downlines who bring their guests to you all the time to teach them, to teach their guests for you, automatically is going to crumble at one point in time. So teach your people how to do a one-on-one, how to present your opportunity in a group, how to do a home meeting. Through teaching, you're going to be able to duplicate. And the best way of teaching your downlines, let's say for a one-on-one, when they bring you guests to present to, let them sit close to you, present while they watch, because MLM is about modeling behavior. So while you do it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, up to the 10th time, when he brings a guest on the 11th time, go ahead and tell him, present to them, and I'm going to do the close. Are we together? In network marketing, you can support over 10,000 people, but you cannot carry 2 people on your back. So you have to make that distributor as independent as fast as possible. So if you're able to duplicate, you can delegate. If you're able to delegate, delegation comes in a situation where you have like a group of 2,000 people, and each of these people have organized an event, let's say like 100 of them, and each of them wants you to be at that event, so you cannot be in all those places at the same time. So if you build leaders, you can be able to ask them to go and represent you. If you're able to delegate, you can multiply. Time is going to come when you have a presentation in Kampala, you have a presentation in Mbarara, you have a presentation in Dar es Salaam, you have a presentation in Lusaka, Zambia, you have a presentation in Lilongwe, you have a presentation in Dubai, you have a presentation in Sri Lanka, Hong Kong. But all these people, presentation happening are all in your network. All together. If you're able to multiply, you can network. That's when we say you have a network. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no shortcut. You have to go through the process. So many people want financial freedom. They want freedom of time and money. They want travel opportunities. So many people would want to own their business. So many people would want to help others. But what is basically failing them in our industry is because they do not want to go through the process. Network marketing is a better way, but I want to tell you one thing. We are not selling magic beans. So if you commit to going through this process, rest assured when you have a network, the income is going to come automatically and you'll be able to realize your dreams. So that said and done, do not forget to simple tips on how you can build rapport. When you sit in a taxi, put on a very cute smile, and whoever is sitting close to you, smile like crazy. Let people think that you're crazy, but just know one thing, when you smile to people, they're going to smile back at you. When you stand in the lift, everyone is most of the time gloomy. Nobody wants to greet anybody. When you reach there, greet your friend, greet those people and ask them, hey, how are you? Are you going up? You know the lift is going up, but you ask them a question, are you going up? Automatically start a conversation. It doesn't matter how you start. Altogether, when you go to a wedding or a party, cocktail party, when you enter, that cocktail party at the entrance. Walk like James Bond. Stoop your shoulders so that you walk straight like James Bond. Now, when you enter that party, make sure that you maintain eye contact. All together, and look for someone who's alone or people who are two together. Look them straight and focus on them and go straight and meet them, greet them, and introduce yourself. Do not accept yourself to stand in a corner. In our business, you have to learn how to connect with people. Part of building rapport is greeting people. Everyone is so busy with life, there's so much happening in urban centers, but if you basically do not focus on how people behave and design a discipline whereby you greet people, you can connect with them, you can smile all the time, you can laugh freely, I'm telling you one thing, you'll be a magnetic pole that will keep on attracting every individual who looks at life as very sad. So that is it about our topic today. And you can follow us on our social media handles. The other thing I need to emphasize is our WhatsApp line. If you have any question, is the one below you see. But I do know one thing, when you build this dream for 3 years, for 5 years, for 10 years, your life can never remain the same. Out of experience in multi-level marketing, most of the people who cross to other industries, they end up becoming successful because they work on fundamentals of creating a very powerful system. So let's meet tomorrow at the same time. I'll be sharing the treasure chest number 8. But I hope you learned something. Thank you for attending, and may God bless you.